Outpost Cafe, favorite coffee shop in Bed-Stuy. Check it out. And that was Around the World. That was actually a lot of fun, and time just kind of flew by on this one. So what I did was I just took the original Around the World, made the world smaller, got rid of the triangles and the jumping, and instead I saw on the forum people asking about how to make the ball go back and forth. So they didn't have the solution, but I just added a switch button, which was probably the easiest way to do it. And then the fun thing that I learned was when you add a switch button, and I have seen this before. Oh man, it's not. Was that I had on start at moving -5, which is counterclockwise, I believe, and then switch A or switch B. Basically, when I would hit the switch button, it wouldn't go in the direction that I wanted to, and I thought it was something to do with the button or there was a bug. But in actuality, I just needed to switch A with switch B because the button works fine. If you're having problems with the button not going the correct direction the first time you press it, switch A and B, switch A and switch it with B, and then it will probably work fine. So that was kind of the cool piece that I learned. Also, the way that they had the character set up, I learned that let's go in, that the character is actually 90 pixels above the center. So usually the item is like the center is the center, it's the center. But that's not how it works here, because that is the center and the character goes around the center. So I made the world smaller, and then I used that same principles on these squares, which I made enemies and then made the center in the middle, which just makes it a lot easier to coordinate the shape to move around the center as well, because this is an around the world game. So here we go, we can look at it here like that. And then there's a switch, just one tap, looks great, loving this. And then if the blue goes in, or if the guy goes into the red, he dies. Thinking of different random ideas, adding a swirl, making the ball a different color. The main effect here is just playing with the background effect, which I love and I think it looks great. Maybe add shadows, stuff like that. And then here's the third world that I made. Yeah, this one jumps back pretty quickly, and it just looks cool, like these radial things, and maybe a way to jump over them. I'm still playing with the idea, but that was just a lot of fun, which is nice because I had a lot of hard work learning. So here, so this is red center where I have the 0 axis in the center. Here it's on the corner. Again, this is just to make it easier to actively connect items. And then I did the same thing with the triangles. Here, you can see that this is the 0, 0 center, which, let me just bring up world 3. You can see it's, get rid of this. You can see that they all connect right here. And this is where they connect, like this, and they connect right there. And active connectors, all of it's connecting right there. And the thing which I also learned yesterday, I believe, was just going through and like selecting it, making it invisible, making the other ones invisible, and then here's this one, trying to keep it in place, because they're all connected, that if you change one, then they all change. But ideally, if they're invisible, then you can change it and unlock it again. That shouldn't, see perfect. So yeah, this is good learnings for keeping multiple active connectors which are on top of each other, which seems like it's going to be very common. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, and I will see you around.